Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover things from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. And we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we're going to be talking about that damn Jeff Teague. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. So, Jeff Teague is back at it again, man. This dude is back at it with these antics. This dude is like, if you're not careful, you're going to turn into like the Nick Wright of independent media, right? He recently got himself in some trouble after he said that LeBron James was using steroids. Then he had to walk it back and act like as if everybody was stupid when he said exactly what he like, y'all were like, yo, son, you said it. It's like, dog, you said it. I ain't say it. Your man next to you ain't say it. You said it. Matter of fact, you was arguing with him like, nah, bro, I was there, bro. I was there. And then turned around the next day was like, I don't know. What did I say? What did I say? You know what happened? He got a call and they hit him over the head with a bucket of honey, and then all of a sudden his memory got fogged up. He's like, I don't know what they hit him with the Men in Black. Except it was like a honey stick. And they smacked him with it, and he forgot everything that he said the day before, right? So Jeff Teague be out here trolling, man. So I'm going through the internet this morning, and I come across an article from Basketball Network. And the headline already let me know that we was in for some buffoonery. And it said, Mike couldn't do that. Jeff Teague says LeBron is better than Michael Jordan because he made, oh my God, this guy. Because he made his teammates better. So folks, this is the nonsense that we have to address today. But before we even get into what this dude had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60+ states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I'm really looking forward to watching some of these NBA Summer League games. Here's what I like to do. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let's get into this nonsense of what Jeff Teague had to say. This dude just out here trolling people, man. He goes, the article goes, former Atlanta Hawks all-star guard Jeff Teague threw shade at Michael Jordan while praising LeBron James. Teague and his Cubs 520 podcast crew were discussing Austin Rivers' recent comments about LeBron doesn't have half the bag that Kevin Durant has. In doing so, the discussion went from James' ability to elevate the level of play of his teammates. According to Teague, that ability separates LeBron from Durant and Michael Jordan, who many consider the greatest basketball player of all time. I think that's what makes him so great, is that he can elevate teams, he said. That's what made Chris Paul special. Chris Paul, who never won anything. That's what made LeBron very special. It's a rare few people who can do just that, who can just do that. Even Mike couldn't do that. Bron went to the finals with Larry Hughes and as his next best player. Teague did not elaborate about LeBron, but it's no secret that he took a ragtag Cleveland Cavaliers team to the 2007 NBA Finals. And then the article goes on to say a whole bunch of other nonsense over there. So what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts about this? Jeff Teague is out here trolling people, bro. This is the new hustle. What I figured out is, it's like, okay, I'm going to be a celebrity. I'm going to say ridiculous things. Then people are going to react to me. And then my ridiculous things get amplified. And therefore, I gain a huge following. This is what Jeff Teague is doing. This is exactly what he's doing. So Jeff Teague is saying that he elevated the games of his teammates. Okay, that's so. So what about the games of players like Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Love, and Anthony Davis? What about their games? Let's look at Chris Bosh for a second. Okay. What were Chris Bosh's stats before he became a Miami Heat and then after he came a Miami? Well, before he became a Miami Heat, he was a 20-10 guy. Matter of fact, the year before he became a Miami Heat, he averaged 24 points, 1 block per game, 2.4 assists, 10.8 rebounds on 80% shooting from the free throw line, 36% shooting from 3, and 51% shooting from the floor. The very next year, or every year that he played with LeBron James, he never even averaged 19 points per game. He averaged 18.7, 18.6. Chris Bosh was essentially relegated to becoming a jump shooter. And he became the scapegoat, him and Mario Chalmers, for the woes of that team. Let's look at another guy. Let's look at Kevin Love, right? Another one of LeBron's teammates that he made better. Let's see how Kevin Love's numbers were looking like before he played with LeBron James. I don't know. The year before he became a Cleveland Cavalier, he averaged 26 points per game, 0.5 blocks, 0.8 steals per game, 4.4 assists, 12.5 rebounds on 82% shooting from the free throw line, 37.6% shooting from the 3, and almost 46% shooting from the field. The very next year he joined LeBron, 16, 16, 19, 17, and that was the end of it, and ended up becoming one of the biggest scapegoats in the NBA. Do we need to go any further? I mean, we have more examples of this. The fact of the matter is, when great players play with LeBron, their numbers suffer tremendously. They have to modify their games, alter their playing styles just to accommodate this guy. Why? Because he only has one particular style of playing. So him playing with the big man is a problem because he constantly needs to attack the basket. So therefore, the big men need to create spacing. Therefore, they need to step out and they need to modify their games just to be teammates with this guy. So he's elevating their teammates while their numbers and their play is suffering. Now, let's look at Michael Jordan. You see, here's the fundamental difference. When LeBron plays with these top-level guys, not only do their games suffer, their reputation takes a hit. A significant hit, which this fellow is not even mentioning. But in the case of Michael Jordan played with role players and turned them into household names. We still remember some of those Chicago Bulls because they play with Michael Jordan. We still talk about Scottie Pippen because he played with Michael Jordan. For the very reason. And Scottie Pippen is always talked about in a great light in terms of him being a player. The fundamental difference between LeBron James and Michael Jordan's teammates, Michael Jordan in terms of teammates, is that MJ held his teammates accountable. LeBron James allowed his teammates to become scapegoats. That is the fundamental difference. MJ will hold you accountable. LeBron will be passive aggressive, and then whenever it's time for blame to come, he would hide from it and let all of his teammates get the brunt of the blame. This is the fundamental difference. The fundamental difference. So, if LeBron is able to make players better, why couldn't he win more? Mr. Teague? Why couldn't he win more? Because the guy that you're saying doesn't have the ability to elevate his teammates the way LeBron did, won more with less. Let me give you guys the breakdown. Michael Jordan won 6 NBA titles, playing with 3 top 75 players and 4 Hall of Famers. Some of you are like, 3 top 75 players? Yes. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and Robert Parrish, who he played with for 1 season. Now, the 4 Hall of Famers are Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Dennis Rodman, and Robert Parrish. Meanwhile, LeBron James has played with 5 top 75 guys, 5 of them, Ray Allen, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. He's played with 12 Hall of Famers and counting, because AD hasn't even made it in. Luka Doncic hasn't even made it in yet. So if LeBron is able to elevate his teammates at a higher level than Michael Jordan, why hasn't he won more? Do you know what they're going to say? He doesn't have enough help. But what? Excuse me, what? You can never take these guys seriously. That's just something that's repeated through the annals of the NBA. Oh, LeBron makes this. Really? So where are the results of this? Oh, he played with on bad team. Didn't Michael Jordan? Okay. Do you understand that Michael Jordan played on a team with players like Juan Dixon, Leitner, Jahadi White, I think Larry Hughes, and a few others? He won more, Tyronn Lue, he won more games with that team than LeBron James won with Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, and a few. He won more games than that team. That Wizards team won 37 games. A team full of Hall of Famers with LeBron won 33. So you talk about his ability to make his teammates better, Mr. Teague. Why wasn't it on display there? Why? I don't know, man. Because I just said it because I know a lot of my followers be dumb as hell and they don't do no research and they don't know nothing. So I thought I'll just say it and then that'll be that. And we just going to get it over on y'all. And if I call them out and I'll be like, yo, you lying? Oh, Dreamers Pro hating. Son, y'all be lying like it's a sport. Y'all be lying. Y'all professional liars, man. Y'all should open up a league. You probably win MVP. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, can't y'all just say stuff that's based in reality? Man, you know, Michael Jordan could never do that. Really? Really? Really, cuzzo? How come you won more with less? Bro, come on, man. Knock it off. These are my thoughts. You guys let me know what you think about in the comment section. We catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.